Welcome to Impact Headlines. Geopolitics to cause economic volatility in the year ahead. Europe raises interest rates to record level. The US dollar strengthens. The September 2023 chief economist's outlook predicts diminishing recession fears, but growth remains anemic owing to political and financial difficulties. 9 out of 10 surveyed think geopolitics will unsettle the global economy. Further, it noted that domestic politics could also stoke economic volatility, with the impending U.S. electoral cycle likely a driver of this sentiment. Impact on Sri Lanka. Constrained global growth is not good news for Sri Lanka, and results are already being felt. Sri Lanka's merchandise exports during the first 7 months of the year declined to $6.8 billion, down 10% from last year. However, tourism has seen a resurgence, with arrivals to August up over 26% from last year's full-year arrivals. The European Central Bank increased policy rates to 4%, the highest level since the introduction of the euro in 1999. The ECB is confident that key interest rates have now reached a level that will help bring down inflation to its targeted level. Inflation in the Euro 20 nations has been decreasing, but constant rate hikes are limiting economic growth. Impact on Sri Lanka. A growing European region is significant for Sri Lanka's recovery. Europe is Sri Lanka's second largest export market. In the first 7 months of 2023, exports reached $1.5 billion. However, this was down almost 13% from a year earlier. Further, Europe is a key tourist source market, bringing in about 500,000 visitors to Sri Lanka each year. The US dollar index reached levels close to a 6-month high. The index rose for its 9th straight week last week, its longest winning streak in nearly a decade. There is anticipation that this week the Federal Reserve may refrain from raising interest rates. However, U.S. consumer prices rising at their fastest pace in 14 months in August may tempt a further expansion in policy rates. Impact on Sri Lanka. High U.S. rates strengthen the U.S. dollar, making Sri Lanka's imports more expensive. With the relaxation of restrictions, imports are steadily growing despite a steady depreciation in the Sri Lanka rupee. And that's a wrap for this week. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest developments in Sri Lanka. Until next time, have a great day.